if I can be heard. All right. Okay. I can be heard. Welcome to the Wrestling Pod. I'm your host, Carlito Santiago. Wait a minute. Oh, God, guys. We got a special guest here, live and in color. Who's a special guest? Who is this? Oh, gosh. Oh, damn. I've just been attacked with the fucking title? Are you serious? Ladies and gentlemen, bring the picture. Bring the title with you. This is, of course, the co-host to the show, Louis Santiago. Oh, sure. You're gonna be a part of this too, so something. Yeah, everybody can hear you. Come closer. Come on, you're good. So, of course, here we have the SmackDown summary of what happened last night before the Rumble, and we're gonna do the predictions. Of course, we're supposed to do them Thursday, but many interruptions and fucking you guys know. So, Louis, you want to read them off or?
Yeah, sure. I got it.
Okay,
I got it.
it's right here for you. I was gonna fucking hang, but you're good.
Listen, SmackDown was yesterday. It's on USA. In the USA. In the shit ass fucking goddamn state. I mean, it's let's take a moment to I'll say this right now. London, 2026. Let's go. All right, January 31st. This is the final show of tomorrow. So tomorrow, or should I say today, the Royal Rumble. So of course, there was the Chelsea Green Legion match, the pretty deadly freaking DIY. First of all, what the hell are they doing?
The tag team match. They just, I have no clue.
They're the only four tag teams that's on SmackDown now.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh.
The first, we open up with our segment.
So we open up with a Canadian in the ring. Of course, as you all know, Canadians are terrible wrestlers. I took my inspiration from, of course, a true American. His name is Heartbreaking Shawn Michaels. He told Canada to suck his dick, and I totally agree. I'm also a piece of shit hater. Jessica welcomes is in the ring, and he welcomes Kevin Owens to speak on his upcoming match about Cody Rhodes.
Of course. It's, yes.
So Cody Rhodes, of course, with a daddy complex. Um,
hmm
he has a fetishes to his own dad
Yep.
for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, if he was more like the Goldust character, you know, licking, smacking.
Well, in this regard, he said he wanted to give KO a chance to speak his mind in a spirit of fairness. So Owens expressed some anger before taking the wing eagle belt off the hanger and saying he would get the other one on Saturday. This brought out CM Punk to a big pump.
So yes, the Chicago win came out.
Of course, CM
Uh,
Punk didn't come out to pick a fight. He did say he would win the Rumble and come for whoever wins between KO and Rhodes. Pricefire ended up saying several insulting things to the straight edge superstar, so Punk started firing back. He even brought up KO losing to Logan Paul to get under his skin. The segment ended with no violence. The direction is clear. KO and Punk did a great job setting up their eventual feud without laying a finger on each other. This wasn't groundbreaking, but it did what it set out to do in an entertaining way, graded a B.
He should have brought up the fact that Kevin Owens was friends with that guy Colt, and said how, and then he should have said, "I've been friends with that guy since 2014, since he freaking a lawsuit on me because he couldn't pay his mom's rent, pussy." And then they should have went backstage.
Yeah,
They should have brought up Ace and Larry and had a big ass fight. I don't know. They probably got Zayn. I don't know who fucking was also in ROH at that time. Probably Tyler Black could have got him out and have a big ass fight. You will call it Brawl Down.
of course.
It's fucking a company and fun.
The next
Fuck it.
match we had up was Jimmy Uso and Carmelo Hayes.
After hacking Jimmy last week.
Jimmy!
Jimmy Hayes found himself in a match on Friday against that one. You know, the other you guy, the forgettable one. So after Mello comes out talking his shit, probably the best guy on the show. He's him. Jimmy came out. And they had a good match, but fuck one.
Well, of course, it was Jimmy,
Mhm.
as you know. Because Melo came out of the gates hot and took Uso down right away. He stayed on him and didn't give him any time to recover. But he made the mistake of trying to headbutt a Samoan and paid the price. Uso ended up winning with a counter and a handful of tights instead of his finisher. So we almost certainly see these two in the ring again. Of course, the pacing um, was being slowed and then it got picked up. At one moment, Carmelo Hayes dropped a fucking Uso with a code breaker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dropped him with a code breaker.
Uh,
Yeah, this was graded a
Chris
B
Jericho years
minus.
later would say, I'd rather do an elbow than fucking do that shit.
Say again?
I said, years later, Chris Jericho, after making that move so good, said, fuck it, I'm going to use an elbow and become like the world's shittiest wrestler.
And then Andrade took that too.
Yeah. Only that world's shittiest wrestler finally fucking retire and goes some fucking balls. And then his rock music sucked too, fucker. Your goddamn theme song sucks. I don't like people sing that piece of crap. That shit sucks.
Though we're not here to talk about A fucking W. We're here to talk
Sorry?
about Chelsea Green getting herself disqualified against Michin. See, after
Yeah, no,
pinning
no, no,
Green
no. I
last
don't need
week,
to talk about this match. You know what? Here, here's how you simply talk about it. Green won, Meechin lost. Take your shit and leave. There you go.
yes, that is true.
A Canadian holding the United States title. Where's Shawn Michaels right now to put a top to this shit? Give him some coke and let's go. Jesus is not.
You're right, Jesus. Don't talk to Jesus like that.
No, Jesus is number one, but not in '97. Sean's mine. He was too busy fucking Sonny and taking that died Sean.
Vince took Sean's smile.
Now Shawn Michaels got beat up by Marines and took his new
Oh
smile.
shit! It fucking fell.
Oh, you're dumbass.
I'm not dumbass.
All right.
Fucking thing fell off, especially in the middle of the fucking screen. Come on, it should be fine.
Listen, I like women's wrestling, but it's just not. Excuse me. These are so boring. Like it seems like they just get boring every time. I think every women's match on SmackDown fucking sucks. You know, it's like Raw, they have like these entertaining matches because the wrestlers on that show is much more entertaining. SmackDown, the supposed to be B show, feels like almost like the C show when it comes to women's wrestling.
So
Fuck it,
Niven's
I'd rather watch NXT over fucking goddamn watch a
of course,
goddamn.
during Vince's time, yes.
I'm talking about now.
Now?
What you mean Vince's time? What women wrestling?
Oh, women, just women's wrestling.
And,
Yes.
and women and Vince, we're talking titties are always out. That's not wrestling.
You want Vince?
That's motorboating
Then
in
that's Vince era fucking wrestling
yes. We're
back
talking
in the 2000s and the in the 90s.
yes. What women's wrestling?
All right, skipping the women's match because this guy can't fucking handle anything. Seriously. You move on to the
No,
tag
no,
team
no,
match.
no. Answer the question though. What? Who has the best women's division in the WWE right now? Out of the three brands.
Out of the three brands, honestly, NXT. But there's nothing. They don't utilize their women. SmackDown would be the next one.
Overall?
Well, yes.
Why?
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for a fucking like year.
Okay, but they still have more interesting talent there than they.
Where? I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen those SmackDown either, and I've been watching for fucking trying to watch for 2 years.
Bailey, Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae, Nia Jax. If you
Okay,
can even convince me
all right,
of that one.
okay. No, no, no. Let me tell you something. She left. She shit. That was okay, and that one is not even wrestling. She doesn't even wrestle. She just sits on people. That's not wrestling.
Okay. Anyway,
Fuck out of here.
Damian Priest came out to give a promo about being on SmackDown, but he was eventually interrupted by Tama
Awkward.
Tonga
Nah.
and Jacob Fatu. Surprisingly, Fatu showed Priest some respect before telling him to lay down or get taken down. The Archer of Infamy was not intimidated in the slightest, so he knocked down Tonga with one punch before he and Fatu started trading shots. The numbers game caught up to him. He was cornered and beaten down until L.A. Knight,
Yeah.
yeah, ran down to make the save. But next up was a tag team as the WWE could care honestly less about, and it never does anything. And now this is another momentum build for, of course, the Motor City Machine Guns, defeating Pretty Deadly and DIY.
You're a piece of shit because you choose Dom over the
We
world's
get to
greatest.
the fucking
No,
predictions.
oh, I can't wait to talk about that because I'm telling you right now, the world's greatest tag team is right there.
Well, I'm gonna make my arguments about that when I get
Oh
there.
yeah, okay. Fuck out of
So, of
here.
course,
But straight up, so
they did a bunch of back and forth, but it ended up, of course, with Wilson and Prince were the two biggest competitors. So they ended up doing a lot of catching, and the High Flyers started going on a roll. Angel and Umberto ended up leaving Sabian and Shelley to fend for themselves, but the Motion Machine Guns pulled out the upset and won it in the end. A video package also showed Charlotte Flair. This was great to be.
Triple H.
And they, of course, upgraded their promo, which is nice.
Pyro. You said promo.
Promo, did I say promo? I meant pyro. Don't judge. Judge
Declassified.
this.
You
Oh
declassified.
yeah, Naomi Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan's on SmackDown?
I guess so now. I don't know. Nobody knows with this draft portal shit. It's fucking stupid.
Okay, I'm just trying to do this college football thing, but here's the problem with this, right? Right? And I'll tell you,
You're
it's
not gonna
simple.
stick to a damn brand.
No, 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 no. It's simple. Wrestling is not football.
You're right. Not football.
All right. One, who is that good as a player or as a superstar that is as memorable as anybody I can name in football right now? That's not named Cena or Punk. Because Cody, he ain't that guy yet. Roman Reigns,
Seth
it ain't
Rollins.
2020.
Seth
What?
Rollins.
Seth, Seth Rollins. That motherfucker doesn't even know what he wants to be, a girl or boy.
Uh,
And he just say Drew McIntyre, motherfucker is not he's not on the
he keeps wearing a kilt, fucking.
It's because he's hiding how small that shit is and he's spacking. All right,
Hey, stop looking up there.
up there, he's not upside down, dumbass. Two,
Okay.
listen, I like what they try to do with the draft, but here's the problem with the draft, right? You can never take it seriously because the WWE ends up killing every idea. And I get Triple H is trying to do several ideas at once, but this is what hurt Vince in the ending, right? He tried to do 5 billion things, but fucked each one of them up because he took only one seriously and then had five others that like made no sense. So let's make a goddamn example about this. All right, you put Austin and Rock, WrestleMania 17. All right, okay, cool. So then what else do you have? Like a goddamn hardcore match that made no sense. A triple tag team match that the goddamn competitors had to came up with that became the best match. A freaking overbooked Triple H match because of course it is because it's a Triple H match, so you know it's overbooked.
It's how you know wrestling fan gets mad.
Fuck yeah. This is why I stopped watching.
Good. Bianca Belair and Raquel were both at ringside, so I felt like it was just a matter of time before one of them got involved, which they did. But as they got the women's tag team championship down and out to end the segment, there's even 50-50 booking at the end because, of course, Naomi had to win to beat Morgan because if Morgan won, they would have got another title opportunity.
For what?
I have no clue. If I was booking this, I'd fucking already put Morgan and Raquel as tag team champions.
You can't because you have a damn thing for one of
No,
them.
no, not at all. Not anymore.
Tall grind, you finally grown up. Put
Yeah,
vampire hands on him.
she's fucking mid as hell.
You didn't like you liked her when she was able to brush her teeth, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. So this was great to be. The right person won. The loser also looks like a threat. Morgan Raquel chasing the tag team titles would make perfect sense. Putting the titles on them wouldn't even make more sense. Miz took on Andrade, which was another match that nobody gave a crap about. Some people saying that, oh, he lost the truth. It was just probably spit or gum. You've seen that?
yeah, what's up?
Hmm. The Miz thought his move to SmackDown would get him away from the White Six, but all it has done is bring him grief since the first day. This week, he ended up in a match with Andrade that was unintentionally inspired. The Miz scored the first takedown, but Idolo gained the upper hand almost immediately after he got back to his feet. This went on for some time until, of course, he hit the elbow to defeat The Miz. Rated a B. And our main event, LA Knight, Damian Priest versus, I guess, the Bloodline. If there's still the Bloodline.
Well, there was something before that.
But Tiffany Stratton gave an interview with Cole McAfee until Candice LeRae interrupted, and then Nia Jax took down the champ. The new champ was taken down by the woman she beat for the title, while LeRae suffered an intentional corner splash by Jax. Which, sure.
Now, say what you said about Tiffany before we even get to the.
Oh yeah, she's a Sabrina Carpenter wannabe.
All right, that's cool. And I
Does
don't
that sum it
know
up?
anything about this because I don't listen to her music. Obviously, I mean, me listening to her music would be the craziest fucking thing in the world to me.
You don't listen to women's music, sure.
What?
What?
I don't know music for shit.
No, I said you don't listen to women's music.
I do listen to women music. I just don't
Okay.
listen to her type of music.
Her type of music.
Which I
Sure.
mean, I can go for anybody that looks just like her.
Okay. Knight and Priest rushed into the ring during the
She got
entrance to
sat
get.
on though. She got sat on.
Of course, she got sat on.
Yeah, and then
And then, oh yeah, and then Nia Jax called fucking Tiffany a little bitch too.
I thought I heard my whole.
And that was the clip I played before
I
or
think
during.
she sat her said she said. Oh.
Anyway, fucking, they sent for two out of the ring with a double running boot to the face. The Archer of Infamy beat on Tama Tonga for a little while until Knight was tagged in and found himself quickly being double teamed with stops in the corner. The match went back and forth with all four men having segments on offense and defense in different times. They followed a predictable pattern, but did it in an entertaining way. Priest and Fatu were the stars of this bout and was likely to end up in a singles match soon. But on this occasion, it was Priest and Knight who won when the Arch of Infamy hit the South of Heaven on Tonga for the pin. Fatu ended the show by attacking Priest and hitting a moonsault.
Best moonsault in the game.
Of course.
I'm
The
gonna do
final
it.
word. Final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble definitely featured a lot of hype for the PLE, but the show has also had some slight presentation changes that may have become the norm. Having Cole and McAfee operating as separate unit from Barrett and Tessitore on commentary gave the show a slightly different feel, but whether it was good or not is up to you. Most of the matches we saw range from good to average or above average, but the show had a couple of low points that were mostly a result of booking, not the performance, and that's what we criticize, the booking. We don't criticize the performance because we know they train 365 days a year.
Yeah, no. If it was performance, you would absolutely you hear me say it. But like
Yeah,
nobody puts on bad performances. It's that you fucked up.
yeah, yeah. There's fuck ups. I mean, let's be honest. Like, there's botches in the rings, and it's not the wrestlers.
I'm talking about finishes.
Oh, finish it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, the finishes also were applied to the booking.
Yeah, like why would you book somebody to put a candlestick over where the timekeeper's at?
I yeah,
Like that's
right,
so fucking stupid.
right. Again,
If it was easier, they could have put it in the corner of the ring or something, like or put it underneath the ring, or had it be like an object that you
Or
want to
like,
drop.
or have fucking like, or be like, she wants like the title or something. Have fucking Piper Niven give it to her, but then get stopped, right? SmackDown being 3 hours gave management a lot of wiggle room, but there was definitely better ways of some time that could have been used. This was graded a B.
Yeah, I'm not saying
You
anything
got
wrong
nothing
with
for
it.
SmackDown?
Yeah, let's go talk about your dumbass reception.
Oh boy, you want to
Yeah,
hear this?
yeah.
We are here for the predictions now. So this is how the predictions are going to work. I'm going to mention all of this right here. I'm going to then go down to the story. I'm going to go down to the matches and show you the matches, and then I'm going to read the storyline so we get a clear understanding. So, the 2025 Royal Rumble is an upcoming wrestling event by the WWE. It's the 38th annual Royal Rumble. My favorite Royal Rumble, of course, out of the Royal Rumbles that I've seen, would have to be 2002 because I'm a big Triple H guy.
Mark,
Asshole. Your favorite Royal Rumble?
I'll say 2001.
That's fair. Will be taking place in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, marking the first Royal Rumble to not take place during the month of January. And the event will be streamed on Peacock and also on Netflix in most markets outside the US, so basically internationally.
I mean, is that really the Royal Rumble or is this Fast Furious 11?
Well, I mean, they haven't. I mean, yeah, actually, if Jacob wins, then yes.
Fucking damn it. Him and The Rock really killed that fucking franchise, too.
They did. So we have four matches for the Royal Rumble. The two Royal Rumble matches, the 30-man and the 30-woman. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes in their ladder match for the Undisputed W Championship and the Wing Eagle title belt. And then DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns and a 2 out of 3 falls tag team match. Um, let's start with DIY, the tag team
Yes.
championship
No,
match.
please explain.
So I will start off with my explanation, and then he will explain
Can't wait to
his.
hear this dumb thing.
Fucking, I hate this shit. I wanted it mounted to the fucking wall.
Wow.
I really want this shit mounted to the fucking wall, but I can't. So
You piece of crap.
I know, right? I fucking put it somewhere. I think the fucking fall or some shit.
You know who have a good podcast? This week, back in Oakland.
Really?
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I don't. We're not mentioning names because I don't want to mention names because
Okay,
we
fine.
can't talk about. But you know who I'm talking about.
You'll tell me after.
You have a good podcast. He just be here talking about he got chased after the girl with the biggest tits and the biggest.
Oh god. Okay, okay, okay.
And then you just see me come out of the corner and smack the shit out of him like a dumbass.
All right.
Fuck it.
The 2 out of 3 false for the WWE Tag Team Champions. I'm gonna explain this one. So,
Educate ass motherfucker.
um, so Gargano and Ciampa taking on DIY or taking on fucking the Motor City Machine Guns for the tag team titles. It's a 2 out of 3 falls. So after losing the WWE Tag Team Championships in August of 2024, DIY, Ciampa, and Gargano vowed to do whatever it took to regain the titles. However, during this time, there were signs of dissension between Ciampa and Gargano, as the former took on a more aggressive character. On the November 15th episode of SmackDown, Ciampa interrupted the title match between the Street Profits and the Motor City Machine Guns, attacking both teams as Gargano tried to calm them down, further teasing the team's dissension. On the December 6th episode, DIY was able to recapture the tag team titles after Gargano hit Sabian with a low blow, revealing the deception was just a ruse, as both men were turned heel in the process. A rematch between the two teams took place on January 3rd, 2025, But the match ended in no contest as Los Garza and the Pretty Deadly spilled into the ring. The one thing in this that does not make fucking sense
Yeah.
for that to happen, why cancel a fucking match for the rematch of the titles? So instead, here Motor City Machine Guns defeated Los Garza to then take on Pretty Deadly and defeat them, so that they could get a rematch with DIY for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
And the Street Profits we haven't seen before. Now, breaking this down as you look at the tag teams through the keys that we set forth, DIY get the in-ring performance. Now, I'm not knocking Shelley and Sabian for their TNA work. They've done a lot of TNA work as a tag team. But when you think about their time in WWE, Gargano and Ciampa are younger and they've had more experience, especially with the NXT and now the main roster. And when you think of promos, obviously just go to Motor City Machine Guns. They are the baby faces in this. They're gonna walk in and they're gonna fucking, they're gonna want to hype up the crowd so that they can get a fucking positive reaction. Now, nothing media wise, because of course there's nothing that they don't really focus more on that. They want to focus more on the rumbles. So logically, going at this and looking at how they gain momentum, Motor City Machine Guns won against Los Garza. They've also defeated fucking Pretty Deadly. Not only that, they just won their match at fucking on SmackDown. Motor City Machine Guns have so much momentum. The one loss in the style match is not going to hurt them. I say that they might get one fall, but DIY is going to pick up another one, and then they're going to keep going for a extensive amount of time until DIY picks up the other. DIY retains the titles, and if there's any team to take the titles from them, it should be the Street Profits. A more aggressive Street Profits, a more determined Street Profits to go after those tag team titles for why they broke up the Champ was the reason why Street Profits haven't got another title opportunity.
Uh-huh.
So if you're asking me, Champ is the main reason why they don't get a title opportunity. They should be mad at fucking Champ and Gargano. So I say DIY retains the tag team titles against DIY. You think something else.
Fine. I'll speak the truth here
Sure, speak the
because
truth.
obviously somebody has to. First things first, because I know that the three people who's gonna comment are gonna ask why I don't listen to her music. It's not because that she's white. It's because I don't like that style of that pop music that she does.
Fair.
But I mean, the stuff I heard, I guess, is pretty good. I mean,
Some of the stuff.
the beat is good, but I'm not a big type of that type of music, that type of style. And then I am an idiot, so don't take any of my wrestling stuff for logic, because I'm not that
That's
great.
true
But that's
too.
what I will say. I'm going by based on experience.
Good.
DOI is good as a tag team, but the problem I see here is that it's not that I don't think they're going. I don't see them winning at all. Yeah, they could win this match. It's not like they're not going to. It's kind of a 50-50 thing here. But the reason why I say Motor City, not only the momentum is on their side, but they have the momentum, they got the fan factor, and you got to think about it. They have more of, how do I say this? Not the experience, but in a way, this isn't like a home game for them.
No way is it a home game for them. They're not in Detroit.
They're not. But which is closer, Detroit or fucking
Are we really gonna go
Cleveland
based off?
or where the fuck is Tampa?
Are we really gonna go based off a state? You know it's closer.
Michigan. I'm just messing. But no, listen. The, if you think about it right now, based on promos, based on segments that they have, yes, people might watch and be like, "Oh, well, the UI looking kind of, like they looking like, they can keep these titles for a while." Yeah, but if you watch how Motor City Machine Guns have been carrying themselves, not in the ring, but in promos and everything, they carry themselves like what they should be, champions.
And like I've told you before, I said like I gave them the promo, like the promo when it comes to promo and segment key, I gave it to them because they have
So,
the crowd behind them. They gotta be the heels are gonna walk in. They're gonna be like, yeah, we're the heels, we're the bad guys.
yeah, but it's not that they carry them like that. It's more like
Of course they're gonna carry them like that.
one
This is all
person
ruse.
takes
This
it
is all for them.
seriously and one person doesn't. You know, it's like one person is there as a joke. And I mean, like, this is why as a way, I can never see them be healed together, Ciampa and Gargano, because Gargano's heel is so much different than a Ciampa.
When Ronnie did the low blow, it gave me a flashback of when Brian did a low blow to fucking AJ to win the title. Remember that?
I wasn't watching at the time.
God damn it. Okay. If anybody remembers that, then fucking you understand my point there. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with choosing the Motor City Machine Guns. If they do regain the tag team titles, who would, who's gonna who's gonna fight them
Who's gonna
next?
fight
Like,
them?
who's next
Probably the Profits.
when they come back, right?
Yeah, when they come back. And then if it's not, then it's
Or a triple
Andrade
threat,
and then it's
right?
freaking like Garza.
They could do a
But I
triple
mean,
threat.
yeah. And you know what?
You had all three of them
I
in
mean,
there.
most likely we all know how this is gonna blow over.
That should have been a honestly, to be honest, like, would you have chosen the three profits if it were a triple threat?
I actually would choose the Profits.
I would have chose the profits too. I would have done DIY or the profits. I don't think Motor City Machine Guns win, but they have a chance. But Street Profits deserve another. They're gonna be tag team
We all
champions
know how this is gonna blow over. At Mania, we're gonna have a fatal four-way ladder match.
somehow. Somehow ends up being that way.
It's always like that
Oh,
at
yeah, it
Mania.
is. And believe it or not, this is the first. Like, it's so crazy to think about. This is the first tag team championship, or even first tag team match, minusing the mixed gender tag team match. This is the first tag team match where the tag team titles are being defended at a pay per view since WrestleMania 40.
And it's
That's
because
been a
there's no
long
more
fucking
good
time.
tag teams. There's no more good tag teams anymore.
There isn't. So my thinking is that the Street Profits will probably be the next opponents for whoever wins, and fucking or fucking somebody from the Raw SmackDown draft portal shit.
Axiom and Fraser finally makes that jump.
Probably.
It's a good tag team. Or else it's gonna be freaking I don't even know Chance Sacramento and what the fuck the other guy.
I hope they make it to SmackDown, but hey, the next one we're going to talk about is the women's Royal Rumble match, which they've given 0 ounce of fucks towards this. They didn't care any ounce of this to the women's Royal Rumble match other than declaring yourself for the women's Rumble. So for the women's Rumble, there are 14 out of 30 announced since, of course, today. So Nia Jax announced on Raw, Bailey announced on Raw, Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Bianca, Liv, Raquel, Lyra Valkyria, Ivy Nile, Io, Chelsea Green, Zelina, Candice LeRae, and Piper Niven have declared themselves for the Rumble. So just talk on this and how I'm going to do this is I'm going to tell you how some of these eliminations are going to happen. I'm also going to tell you, like, you could also who to look out for. So look out for NXT stars to jump into the mix. Look out for probably some TNA stars. Obviously, Jodie Grace. Um, hopefully Slamovich. Who else is there? Fucking
For NXT, I mean
for
for
TNA.
TNA,
Yeah,
maybe Ash.
maybe okay Ash. Ash by Elegance.
Uh, I don't think she's coming because I don't think WWE wants to fucking deal with that problem, but it could happen. Tessa.
Good. Tessa Blanchard could have done racist. No,
I mean, I kind of want Sue Young to come.
from NXT, of course. Roxanne Perez might be there. Cora Jade. Like obviously, the name stars that are on
I
NXT
mean,
that make it
fucking
better.
Lola.
Yeah, Lola Vice too. Um, it'd be nice. It'd be a shock. Like I don't know where her contract is, but Britt Baker I've mentioned before too.
True.
If her contract, if she's
It's
not with
only gonna be the
AEW,
same legends.
yep, same legends as usual.
Mickey
As
James,
maybe Kelly
Michelle
Kelly,
McCool. It's always the
maybe
same
Michelle. It's
four
always the
people.
same. It'd be nice to get something new.
Oh, you mean like freaking Gail Kim?
That'd be nice. Mickey James.
What's Awesome Kong doing? That's my
I
favorite
don't
wrestler.
know.
That's my favorite female wrestler right there.
That
Oh, freaking implant buster.
so how these eliminations are going to work? Some of these eliminations are going to be fair, but
Kong
so
futures.
let's say one. Obviously, most likely Meechin will probably be up in that rumble. So look out for Chelsea Green and Piper Nivens and Meechin all to be up in there, eliminate each other. Look out for Bailey and Roxanne to feud, and Bailey or Roxanne get eliminated because of each other. Look for everybody to probably gang up on Nia Jax. You know, um, when Jade Cargill comes back, fucking Bianca Belair and Naomi are gonna shit themselves, quite literally. But in the end, the winner to this, which I think we both agree on this, is at number one, Charlotte Flair comes back and she's winning the Rumble. She most likely will take on Tiffany Stratton for the title at WrestleMania, which now leaves the door open for the Elimination Chamber to be for Rhea. Anybody who wins that can face Rhea at WrestleMania. And it looks like what's WWE's moving forward with it is Bailey. Looks like Bailey could be going for that. But first she's got to deal with Roxanne and then she'll go to fucking Rhea Ripley. The second choice to me would be Jade Cargill. You could set her up for Rhea Ripley, or you could have her take on Tiffany, and then what's so get over. Like you got her to do something in the meantime, which is feud with Naomi and Bianca. But most likely they'll have Bianca and Jade as a match at WrestleMania. But as far as I'm concerned, the top choice is Charlotte. And even if Charlotte doesn't win the Rumble, she could win the Elimination Chamber. But if she doesn't win the Rumble, like I don't even know who the fuck wins from the women's Rumble at that point. So and the odds currently favor the media said, hey, Charlotte is currently favored to win the Rumble. So my pick is Charlotte Flair wins the Rumble. My backup is Jade, and then after that, I could give a fuck less.
So basically, I just say my two because I'm not going to do a long giant explanation and bore people.
Wow, I'm doing the explanation.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You gotta be the goddamn political guy.
Ah, I know, I know.
There's only two people: Queen and the Storm. So there you go. Storm coming, baby.
Storm's coming. Yep. You better watch out.
I don't want
Fucking.
Charlotte to win, but I wanted
I
Jade to
don't
win.
want Charlotte to win either, but hey, we have to accept it for what it is.
I guess so.
I know it sucks.
Fucking ass.
So as for the next one, we'll do the men's Royal Rumble,
No,
which is
Let's talk about the goddamn daddy issue guy.
I want to save that for last. That
What?
last.
Save that for last. It's simple. Daddy issues versus a Canadian.
You really want to do? Okay. Well, because the men's Royal Rumble is easier to just fucking get out the way. So I don't know who we're picking.
Yeah, but the same thing is like we both take the final four for both of us is it's
Very
different.
different. Okay, fine, fine. Cody and Kevin ladder match for the undisputed championship, where both the wing eagled and the undisputed championship will be above the ring. So
You want to read that one time
yes,
15 weeks now? Yeah.
at Bad Blood in October 2024, the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes set his differences with Roman Reigns aside to face the Bloodline with Solo and Jacob, which Rhodes and Reigns won. Following the event, fans captured footage of Kevin Owens having an altercation with Rhodes in the parking lot as he was entering his bus, which accumulated with Owens attacking Rhodes, thus turning heel, which saving, of course, the Bash in Berlin prediction that I had made. And, because we knew how this works. Owens considered Rhodes teaming with Reigns a betrayal due to Owens' past issues with Reigns in the original Bloodline. So Rhodes and Owens eventually faced each other at Saturday Night Main Event on December 14th for the title. And due to the 80s retro theme of the event, Rhodes wore the eagle-winged version of the WWE title belt, which Lewis has he's the big belt, right? Yeah, he's the big belt. During the match, Owens performed what WWE would consider a um, band move by the end. But during the match itself, he performed a stunner on Rhodes and pinned him, which lasted more than 3 seconds. As the referee was inadvertently knocked out of the ring, he went and he hit his when he hit a stunner. He grabbed a chair, attempted to use it against Rhodes for Rhodes to seize it, performing crossroads on Owens on the chair. The referee subsequently recovered and counted the pin, thus Rhodes retained the title. Of course, Owens would then use the package pile driver, quote unquote, banned move, and stole the Wing Eagle title belt, claiming to be the true champion. Right? So on the December 27th episode of SmackDown, the brand's general manager Nick Aldis demanded that Owens return the Eagle Wing or the Wing Eagle belt or be fired. Now Owens stated that he would only give it back if he received a rematch with Rhodes. So Aldis declined and said, no, this is non-negotiable. Rhodes interrupted and stated he did not want Owens to return it, as he wanted a chance of revenge on Owens and take it back himself, thus challenging Owens to a rematch in the form of a ladder match at the Royal Rumble for both belts, which Aldis reluctantly made official. So Kevin Owens has a reason, an excuse for why he did what he did. He was screwed. So when it comes to the promo key, he gets that right because it doesn't matter what Cody says. Owens is still right about this. When it comes to the in-ring performance, well, we know that Rhodes has been in many ladder matches compared to Owens. So here, fucking Cody Rhodes is going to win the in-ring performance key. Now, everybody can talk about the Saturday main event on the social media platform. When it comes down to it, one of the reasons that I've led to the conclusion of Rhodes winning is because not only like Owens' character is great, it's good. I love his character gimmick. It's fucking perfect right now. He's doing great shit with it. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. Okay, he wants to prove that he is dangerous. He wants to show the world that he is dangerous. He wants to expose Cody for who he really is too. Now we can both see 100% Kevin Owens walking into Toronto with the world title belt, but we can't see him walking into WrestleMania with it, let alone walking out of WrestleMania with it. Therefore, we can see Cody Rhodes do that exact same thing. Walk in to Toronto, walk into WrestleMania, and possibly walk out of WrestleMania with it. Therefore, Cody Rhodes will retain the championship and look for them to set up another match with them, a third match between Rhodes and Owens at Elimination Chamber, where maybe the odds will be, maybe we'll get a special guest referee or some type of match that's not a ladder match. My prediction is Cody Rhodes retains the title and gathers the fucking Wing Eagle belt. Don't give me that look.
You know, I used to always say this question: what was better, Canada or America? I believe it's Canada. I just don't believe that when it comes to wrestling. Give me the American in this one. The American Dream. Oh wait, sorry, that's the guy who's too busy thinking about every time. Give me the Nightmare. I don't know. This guy needs some new gimmick.
He's gonna do.
My
I mean,
daddy, my
once he
daddy
does the,
was here.
he
He
could do
was
the
talking.
Homelander.
Yay!
He could do the Homelander gimmick when he goes heel.
He should do his arrow gimmick.
Oh God, Jesus fuck.
And the guy from Arrow should come out and kick his ass.
Yes, Stephen Amell, we're calling on you.
Fuck
Oh,
that. Great. But yeah, Breakback the Green Lantern. Is that
do
name
not
it?
listen to him. He's talking straight out of his ass.
Oh, I love doing that.
He knows what I just said is 100% correct.
Somebody has to be funny.
Of course, you have to be
It
funny.
gotta be me.
I have to be analytical or analytical.
Anal. What is wrong with you?
I'm funny in my own ways. Okay,
Nasty.
so
It.
now the men's Royal Rumble, which you do have some context here for it. On November 13th, 2024, it was announced that John Cena would be competing in the Royal Rumble, which would turn out to be his last Royal Rumble, as Cena announced during the 2024 Money in the Bank that he would be retiring by the end of 2025. It is sad, it's tragic to both of us as we are both fans of John Cena and seen John Cena in live, like in action at live events. Now, during the Raw premiere on Netflix on January 6th, 2025, Cena announced that he would compete in the Royal Rumble match to try to earn his opportunity to win a 17-time world champion to surpass Ric Flair's record at WrestleMania 41. So, as we look at the competitors, 18 superstars have entered the Royal Rumble or declared themselves the Royal Rumble. As of today, LA Knight, John Cena, Punk, Uso, Reigns, Rollins, McIntyre, Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Penta, Logan Paul, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Jacob Fatu, and Damian Priest have all announced themselves for the Royal Rumble. So for this, we do see that Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga will probably be in this. So Damian Priest and LA Knight, and if Braun Strowman even comes back, probably not. They will have some affiliation with the Bloodline or, well, Fatu and Tama Tonga. They will get eliminated somehow in that mix. Sami Zayn might be inadvertently eliminated by Seth Rollins. McIntyre will either be eliminated by some part of the Bloodline, any part of it, Reigns, Uso, Solo maybe, or he'll be eliminated by Punk and Rollins just to cut out the middleman so that Punk and Rollins can go at each other's throats. When it comes down to the final four, John Cena, in my take, Cena, Punk, Roman, Rollins. How this works is that we would come down to probably um, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and then Punk. Punk will get eliminated by Reigns, probably inadvertently, or by Cena or so. This will come down to Cena and Reigns. They'll look at each other. They'll soak it in for the last little couple moments, and Cena will eliminate Reigns to go to WrestleMania and face Gunther, not Cody, to possibly win his World Heavyweight Championship and surpass Ric Flair, the most title wins in WWE. Punk will somehow ask for a favor too from Paul Heyman. Somehow, I don't know where this favor will come out, but this is where the favor will come in. Maybe the favor is, hey, save me from the Rumble. But yeah, the final four to me is Rollins, Reigns, Punk, and Cena, or and it comes down to the final two being Cena and Reigns.
Now you know
Well, my final prediction is that John Cena wins the Royal fucking Rumble of 2025.
it was 1-2, not 1-1.
Well, I forgot to mention it because
God damn it! This is fucking sucks. All right, in a perfect world, we get the perfect final four: Orton, Punk, Cena, Reigns. But look at our world. It ain't perfect.
it ain't perfect.
Great. So we're gonna get like a shitty one. I mean, the Seth Rollins, Punk, you know, Reigns and Cena thing is not bad. But I swear to God,
Why is Randy in there?
why is Randy in there?
Why is Randy in there?
I
I
swear to
just
God.
made you glitch.
Yeah, you know what? That's the dumbest question they ever asked
Well,
me.
I know why Randy's in the Rumble because he cleared himself, where he just showed up because of injury or whatnot. But like, why is he in Final Four?
Why is he in Final Four?
Yes.
But it, are we talking about not one of the greatest wrestlers ever? You know what? Not the greatest, one of the greatest he's ever played.
Legend Killer, right? Yes.
But would he not have that momentum coming back over a guy like Punk and somebody? I mean, like over a guy like Rollins or Drew or something.
What momentum? He hasn't been on the TV.
Momentum, and he has the momentum. As him coming back, it's such a moment. He has the momentum.
He could be like the last I mean, if we're gonna talk the last 10 superstars, he's in there.
Okay, you obviously don't like this fucking guy, so sorry.
I like Randy. I like '09 Randy. We
You,
both can
you,
agree
you're
on that.
saying Logan Paul won the last 10 guys.
No,
Great. First of all, one thing for sure. Can this motherfucker shut up about him coming from Puerto Rico? That motherfucker
I
put a
would love
house in there.
Orton to eliminate Paul. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I want him to also stop saying, when you know how he gets announced and he's like from fucking somewhere in Puerto Rico? I forget what he says. I just love
It's
Puerto
kind of funny too.
Rico. It's not funny. This
No,
motherfucker
it
bought a
is.
place in Puerto Rico. Really shut the fuck up. Nigga, you can, no, you are from fucking Cleveland. All right? You are 99% white. The 1%,
99.999999991
the 1% that's Indian,
is
it's like European. So technically, that's like a mixture of white and like,
maybe he loved the island so much.
love the
Anyway,
island.
get to the final four.
Love the island. He's trying to kick out the real us down there. You know,
Get
I don't even want to
the
hear it.
final
Get my
four. How does this end?
How does that end? Perfection.
If you say Cena eliminates all three of them, I'm gonna slap you in the face.
Yeah, we're not. This
This
nigga.
isn't a perfect duel,
Well, first of all, that motherfucker's near 50. He ain't can't eliminate four motherfuckers like that. I seen it. That ain't John Cena in 2007. This is 2025 old man Cena. All right, and that dude ain't doing that. Listen, in a perfect world, there's two perfect ways: Randy Cena or Randy Punk.
This is the final two.
Yeah, but because you have to make Superman twice.
Yep.
It's freaking some Super Roman versus Super Cena. Which one is our Superman?
You see why I said? Do you see why I said Reigns and Cena as the final two?
And you know what I'm gonna do? Smash my head into a fucking wall.
Good.
But there's only one true winner, and that's the greatest of all time. So let me hit
Our
it.
soon to be what?
You gotta let me hit the thing first. First of all, he's a five-time tag team champion, a five-time United States champion, a two-time Royal Rumble winner, a one-time Money in the Bank winner, a goddamn leader of the Steve Nation, a Dr. Thugonomics, the 16-time world champion, the greatest to ever do it, and a Chig soldier. We're
And
talking
and
the fucking prototype.
no,
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter, but he
yes,
also follows mad other weird people on Twitter.
not me. I'm not. It's like I'm not weird.
Yeah, you should probably post it. He probably will.
Eventually, he is who?
He is, of course, John fucking Cena.
And that is our prediction for the Royal motherfucking Rumble. And if he doesn't win, well, you know damn sure we're going to riot. If he gets eliminated, if the rumors of fucking Cena getting eliminated by Paul or Paul and Cena being the match at Mania, we will literally fucking riot.
Oh, I'll watch the match. I'll take a month off, watch the match. Because I'm already taking 6 months off once he retires. There's only two reasons. There's only three reasons why I'll stop watching. I'll take 2 years off when Jeff Hardy retires because that's the greatest superstar in my eyes. All right. There is, you know what? When Jeff Hardy said he could have been big, like I said again, when Jeff Hardy said he could have been bigger than Cena, it's fucking the truth. So don't even try that. Two, AJ, I'll take months off because AJ is like that guy.
Of
He
course.
made me a wrestling fan. Him, Cena, and fucking the GOAT, Jeff Hardy.
No.
So,
Our
Jeff,
prediction.
I'll take a year or two off, just like I did in 2011 when he came out
Yeah.
and fucking, that's his thing. Hate wrestling. I'll take a 6 months off for Cena and I'll take 3 months off for AJ. So,
Oh, damn. Who
like,
do you think his final opponent is going to be?
what?
Who do you think Cena's final opponent is going to be at the end of the year? I got three names.
I, you go first,
No, no,
please.
no. I want to hear yours first. Then
All
you do a
right.
match.
Or in it one,
Okay.
Punk.
Yep.
And then because both Cena and the WWE are stupid, they might do like Carmelo Hayes or something. Because, Cena has to put over the younger talent.
That is true. He's not wrong. That is very fucking true. Because he's a legend. He got two out of the three. My third one was AJ, but that's just the 2016 part of me. 'Cause I
Yeah, you
did love him.
talking, Mark.
I did. Shut the fuck up. I did love that
Yeah,
move
it would
back
be
then.
cool if, like,
But yes,
I
he's
just,
right. He has to put over younger talent. So most likely.
it would just be cool, just throwing shit out there. It's like they could reincarnate, like, Umaga.
Like again, that's another thing. Let's say Cena does not win the title at WrestleMania, obviously that's not gonna really break our hearts as much as we want him to win. 17-time world fucking champion. There is still a chance for him to win the Intercontinental title
Yeah, I guess so.
and become a Grand Slam champion because that is something that he's never done or he hasn't become.
He's never done
Like
it.
the fact that Miz became a Grand Slam champion before Cena might be the most fucking you could be pissed off at that.
I'm not pissed off.
You're not
The
pissed off.
funniest thing is that the guy who said he could have been bigger is John Cena is a Grand Slam champion.
Okay, okay, yeah, that could be pretty. Yeah, you could be pissed about that.
He's a Grand Slam champion. He said he could have been bigger than John. I'm just gonna put two together and say,
So that's been the predictions. That was also SmackDown. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yes. Remember, people, when somebody asks, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it because if I say it, there's not the
We
problem with
might
it.
get canceled. Okay, we will see you guys on Sunday, or well, tomorrow. I should say. I don't know why I said that, but tomorrow to review the Royal Rumble, and then of course Tuesday the Raw after the Royal Rumble.
Oh wow.
See you guys then.